The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Hey, what is up everybody? It's Dupree, aka Darth Hater here with some fresh, brand new Star Wars news for you. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and also check out my last video because it greatly helps with the channel. So let's get into it. So, rumors are flying that Star Wars The Acolyte has been cancelled, which is a bummer. Hopefully this isn't true. This is following the firing of the showrunner Leslie Headland. Comic Book News made the initial report based on claims that noted leaker Doomcock with producer Cameron Pasha cited as a source. The YouTuber explained that Pasha found out from a source at Lucasfilm, only referring to as Sparrow, that made a claim that Headland's firing, and as a result, the upcoming series was giving a soft cancellation. The most ambitious and mysterious Disney Plus series set in the world of Star Wars. Not much else has been known about the Acolyte since it's been first announced. Through the cast did including the likes of Carrie-Anne Moss, Manny Jacinto, Lee Jung-jae, and Amanda Steinberg as a series lead. Other than the cast list, the general setting of the era of the High Republic, a century before the Phantom Menace, the studio shared no details on the production, and with the potential cancellation, it's now clear why. Doomcock's revelation about the firing and soft cancellation matches with how Disney and Lucasfilm have handled rumors swirling about Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy, with no official news of a cancellation, which would be admitting fault on some level. The company is instead just letting it remain in the slate of limbo, though effectively cancelled as long as no official acknowledgement. Lucasfilm can continually hint that it's in production and being worked on for as long as they need before the general public forgets about it. Doomcock's revelation. Star Wars Acolyte is likely to suffer the same fate, as it seems leakers can't even agree on the basic premise of the plot, which isn't a reflection on the quality of information and instead points to turmoil behind the scenes. The earliest information pointed towards the series being darker than the fans are used to, with the Jedi being painted as the bad guys, whether that's because the story is from the Sith's point of view or playing around with shades of gray is unknown, and we may never get a satisfying answer. At one point, the Acolyte was rumored to follow the Jedi Master, likely Carrie-Anne Moss, reuniting with her Padawan, Steinberg, as they solve a heinous crime. In another leak months later, it was brought up that Steinberg's character would be betraying both Jedi and Sith, causing her to try and destroy the Force. Either way, it sounded like a fascinating premise for a Star Wars series, especially not one afraid to point out the hypocrisy of the Jedi witnessed during the prequel trilogy. This rumor seems valid based on the lack of information about the Acolyte, especially compared to how all other undeveloped movies and shows have been slowly leaking information to fans. The world of Star Wars is vast and perfect for a series that takes place in this distant past, but fans will have to get their fix from Logan's James Mangold's helming a movie set even further back at the dawn of the Jedi. Regardless of what happens behind the scenes of another doomed Star Wars series, don't be surprised if no information about the Acolyte ever comes out and Disney stops mentioning it during press conferences. While cancellation is almost never good news, given how badly bruised the franchise is after The Rise of Skywalker, failing to put out a substandard show beats the alternative of making fans suffer. Wow. This is terrible, honestly. I'm being real. First, Rogue Squadron gets canceled, then these other movies get canceled, then directors are getting fired left and right. Like, honestly, it's kind of like a up in the air with like what's happening with Lucasfilm right now. And this is one of the shows I was really anticipating. They even showed like, you know, the set pieces and behind the scenes at Star Wars Celebration. Personally, I don't think this show is being canceled effectively because they filmed so much of it. You can't just scrap all that. I think it's just going to be retooled into something else. And being 100% real, complete honest, Leslie Headland's kind of interview not too long ago about George Lucas probably put the wheels in motion for this. I don't want to comment on that. That's just a whole other bag right there. But I just think that's honestly the reason why she's probably getting fired, or probably got fired, and they're doing something different with the show. Like I said, I'm a little bummed because, you know, I was really hoping for this, a show about the Sith's origins and everything happening right before the Phantom Menace. We've been getting this a lot lately, and maybe it's also because Bob Iger just came back and decided he wants to clean house and get rid of things that he doesn't see fit anymore because they've been doing a lot of downsizing in Disney and Lucasfilm. Just being leaked from that Doomcock guy here on YouTube, I think it's valid. I hate to really use like him and everything else as a source, but you know, if it's coming from him and a couple other people, this has to be pretty valid. And let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about Leslie Headland's firing over, you know, her comments about the prequel trilogy and George Lucas. Let me know what you think about the Acolyte. Do you think the show's being canceled? Do you think it's just going to be retooled and refit? Because they've already gone so far into production, so it'd be a shame and a huge waste to cancel or just not go for it with this show. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell to get notifications from our latest videos. That would be great. Anyway, guys, take care. See you in the next one. May the force be with you. Bye.